6. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a rain delay, and we have to bring currently as to what's going on from the trailer. On the last play, the Red Raptors were able to get a block on the punt and move the green. Man, sorry. Backed up. So Raptors are going to take over with good field position. Looks like it's going to be about a 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. And my name is Andrew Lamb, joined by brother Jeremiah Hirschberger.
You got it.
Yeah. All right, learning new names this week.
Just think of a Hershey bar and a hamburger and slap it together.
What'd you say? Okay. All right. Here's the first play that we've seen this afternoon. Harlow lines up in the gun. He takes the snap. He keeps it. He moves forward, and he is taken down. That's number 34. Looks like for the Green Gators. For the Raptors. And Ray Ransom, we remember him from yesterday. Ray had the game-winning touchdown catch against the Bulldogs. And they've got their power back in there, number 28. He moves forward for maybe a 2-yard gain. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 5 for the Raptors. And, Jeremiah, this is really difficult weather to play in.
Boy, the rain started coming down. The wind started howling. All the cameramen, all the commentators would be quite the challenge.
It is definitely challenging, but we were able to get all the equipment. I think everything. He is close to the first down marker, so it looks like it's going to be 4th and so getting close. This is their first red zone draw. Me and Brother Jeremiah last night. We have a window that we're both trying to see through right now, and it's challenging. It looks like there's a penalty on the field, and defensive offsides. So that's going to be first. So
that's not what the Green Gators wanted there.
This possession, TV official updates. TV official updates. I know you want to know that, and this is the field 1 action between the Raptors and Gators. It's coming down heavy now, hard to see. The snap was bobbled. There was a fumble on the play. Green players are saying they've got it. Red players on the play. Green players are saying they've got it. Red players are saying they got it. And let's see what the referees say, and the referee says the Gators got it.
Wow.
So the Gators recover the fumble. And it did. I said that right before the snap. It's coming down heavy now, and it's getting difficult for us to see the ball. And, you can only imagine what it's like for them.
That makes it extremely difficult for them to hang on to the ball. And a fumble right there in the red zone, that's not what the Raptors wanted. And the Gators able to recover.
Originally 3 yards. And we just got confirmation. We are in the second quarter, and the score is 0-0. It's another halfback. I saw the Raptors play yesterday, but because there's 2 different fields, I did not see the Gators, and it's hard, even with our glasses on, it's hard to identify those numbers.
They are way down there from our vantage point.
So it's going to be 3rd there at about. All right, there's a snap. I think that it was a loss on the play because now it comes down sometimes to a little bit of luck. I'm sure these coaches, they prepared for good weather. I'm not sure they prepared them for the weather today, but
I didn't see any of them out there with a water hose practicing. I didn't see any of them out there with a water hose practicing how to play with the wet ball.
Yeah, what was that? Peyton Manning that took field, and they were stopped short. So that's a turnover on downs. Looks as though I would. My apologies. My apologies. It is 1st and 10. It is 1st and 10.
Wow.
They're saying that he got all the way up.
Wow.
They're saying that he got all the way up to the 18-yard line. So 1st and 10. There's nothing we can do with this heavy of rain. We can't have the drones and the cameras out there.
And I did get to see the Gators play yesterday. I believe they tried to punt once. I'm not sure it ended very well for them. So they may have just said, hey, it's better for us to go for this. And it worked out well for them.
All right, so here's the snap. Gators take the ball. Oh, it's fumbled. It's on the ground. Let's see. He's peeling the pile, trying to figure it out. And there's no indication
Question
yet.
is who down there
Yeah.
is able to.
There's no indication that there was a possession change. It was a loss of 4 on the play, so they're back to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 14. So we'll see what happens. We're going to take some time. One place you can stay updated on the games is through the Man Camp app. And one of the cool things, Brother Jeremiah, is you can stay up to date with the weather. Okay? All right. So we're live on the camera as well now. So try to broadcast this game the best that we can. Just have an injury timeout right now on the field. We have an excellent medical staff here. I think we have 2 registered nurses per field. Each field also has an EMT, so these boys are well taken care of, and there's a doctor that's on site all the time.
Very thankful for all the medical staff being able to give of their time, willing to give of their time, come be here on the field, just to make sure these boys are safe, well taken care of as they play.
Just thankful in general for all the volunteers that it took this week. Didn't take account. That was a full room. They're here at First Baptist Church of Dwight. I know that Terry Angel sends down people from his church. Brother Joseph Early, who's been preaching to us this week, teaching us about music. He brings a group of volunteers. So there are literally hundreds and hundreds of people that are making this man camp possible for your young man from your home church, maybe your son, grandson. A lot of hard work that's put into this.
Thankful for each and every one, and it's not easy. They're getting up, especially that kitchen staff. They're getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting in there, preparing food for 500-plus people. That's a lot of work. And
the impressive part about that is all the meals are excellent. I mean, that's the thing.
They're
all great. Everybody can make a meal where it's like, that wasn't that good. When you make that much food for that many people, that's impressive. All right. So we're back to the action. Everything's been taken care of on the field. Gators maintain possession. If you missed that, to this radio internet broadcast, there's the snap. The Gators have it. They just try to. It was a little bit of a delayed QB draw. They're saying that he got no gain on it. So it's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 14-yard line. So last time Gators went for it on 4th down, I really don't expect anything to be different on this one.
I don't think so either, but they're in a little bit more difficult situation here, 14 versus 4 on that last time. So they definitely need to get something here on this 3rd down.
Clearly from day 1 and day 2, there's a philosophy that they're just going to go for it. So be interesting to see what their 3rd down call is. We do know that it is in the 2nd quarter. We know that it is 0-0. 2nd quarter, 0-0. Varsity game between the Raptors and the Gators. If there's a clearance of weather, I believe that we're going to attempt to get the live stream back up and running. We have a short window, about 30 minutes, Then some more severe weather is going to be headed towards the area. So we're trying to get this game done before that happens. Rain, okay.
Rain's okay.
Lightning,
yes.
not okay.
Not okay.
So they're trying to move this game as fast as they can. There will be a little bit of a halftime here soon, and we'll let you know when that is. All right, Gators take the third in 14, and they stick with what has got. Oh, he bounces outside, and there's just mass chaos is the only way I can describe it. The quarterback, it was a keeper, took it up the gut, got lost in the shuffle, then he popped to the left side, but was ultimately brought down another 4 yards back. So,
oh, no.
So now went from 3rd and 14 is going to be 4th and 18 from the 10-yard line. So now we'll see if they're going to punt.
If there was ever a time, you would think this would be it, but.
And it does look like the rain has lightened up, at least from our vantage point. It looks like it has. So let's see what they do. Coaches discussing everything. And that's the thing. You don't want your whole week, just because you as a coach were a little risky on a day with bad weather. You don't want to risk the whole young man's week and cost him a chance at the Super Bowl. Of course, as a coach, you've put in a lot of the rest. Here we go. Gators look like they're going to punt it. Harlow is back deep to return. Ransom is heading back as well. There's the punt. It's shanked a little bit. Heads out to the 30-yard line. Harlow gets it. He moves up the right side of the field. He makes one of them. He cuts back inside, and he's taken down close to the 10-yard line. They are going to spot him. Well, the referee looks like he's standing close to the 12-yard line. So the other official must have said that he stepped out at the 17. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. A short field for the Raptors, but they've had a little bit of trouble securing that ball in this weather. Maybe with the rain lightening up a little bit, that'll help them.
You know, and you see there that punt. I mean, didn't gain the Gators a whole lot there. I think about 7 yards distance when the return came back. So that's just a very difficult. They're in a difficult spot. Backs against the wall down there. So far, the Raptors have not been able to punch it in. Lining back up.
They're lining back up. Harlow is getting ready to take the snap. There's timeout Green. So Green wants to talk about it. So one of the things that we're emphasizing this week is, of course, what? The Man Camp app.
Man Camp app. Yep, the Man Camp app has all the scores, your rosters, all the standings. And, boy, lots of good games today, yesterday. Several teams have pretty much punched their way into the Super Bowl on Friday in some of the leagues here. So they're excited. Those guys are really excited. So follow all that, the Man Camp app or mancamp.tv.
Mm-hmm. And, one of the things you can find on there, too, is previous year's top 10 plays. And, we had our first set of top 10 plays this morning in Chapel. Boy, there were some good ones.
There were some really good ones.
There was a couple young men that I felt so bad for because they were on the negative end of the top 10 because they got juked. All right, there's the snap. Harlow gets the ball. He goes right up he takes it and runs a little bit of a counter run, but it doesn't end up adding up to anything. So it's still 2nd and 10 from the 17-yard line. I've seen so many games like this. Personally, television, Man, when it is raining like this, it is so hard to get anything done.
And the Gators just trying to hang on here. If they could get into halftime, they've had this bad field position for a while. Just get into halftime without the Raptors being able to put a score on the board. I'm sure they feel pretty good about themselves.
All right. Connor Herring with the carry. Gets to the right side of the field. All right, so timeout was taken, so they got a little bit of a break. Man, you feel even less in the know, don't you, when we're in the trailer?
Yep.
Personally, I feel a little bit like we're in timeout.
Almost. Yes. Did you get a lot? You must have gotten a lot of that. I didn't really get timeout growing up. I got the other end of things, so.
Well. Okay. At Grandma's house, it was timeout.
Ah, okay.
At my parents' house, I believe the biblical term is rod of correction. All right, there's the pass. And it is ruled incomplete. So they tried to throw it in. So it's going to be 4th and long. They did gain a couple on that last play. It looks like they're at the 12-yard line. So it'd be 4th and 5 on the previous play. So we'll see.
Coming down to this last play for the Red Raptors, they sure want to get some points on the board.
Absolutely. So here we go. Yeah, it is. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a gap here. The rain has really lightened up quite a bit. And there's the snap. Pitched off 2 on that one. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. Look like it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line for the Green Gators. All right, we're going to. Okay. All right, so we've got a little bit of a gap here. We're almost at halftime, and during that halftime, there's going to be complete silence on here because we're going to try to get the cameras and the audio, everything back up so we can give you guys full second half of this varsity game. And I know we're going to be moving quickly out there, Brother Jeremiah. Yes. You know, get it done before this inclement weather. Let's see. They took a knee. And that is halftime. Score 0-0 between the Green Gators and the Red Raptors. We'll be back at the beginning of halftime, hopefully. All right, Brother Tim, testing out my mic.
Test, test.
Sounds good.
Test, test.
He said it was good. Okay. So. All right, we're back live, Man Camp 2026. So we do apologize. We did get to finish the junior varsity game. I'm Andrew Lamb. This is Jeremiah Hirschberg. I almost called you Ryan Flogger, okay? So just switching around here throughout the week. But all that to say, we had some really, really heavy rain that came in. So because all of our equipment is electronic, we had to take it back in the media trailer. We've got a gap here, okay? Hopefully we'll be able to finish this game for you. Here's what we can tell you from the first half. It's just been an absolute Taylor. All right. Field breaks through.
Really may have saved quite a few more yards.
Combs dives on it. Oh, and it's a turnover. So that's the third fumble that we've seen today if you were listening to the radio broadcast. Now we have the live stream. Drone just got back up in the air.
Number 79, Caleb Griggs with the recovery of that fumble. And now the Gators have some life.
They do. They've got decent, just a messy, sloppy game is really all that you can say. So hopefully they'll be able to make something out of this, capitalize on the turnover. And
looks like number 8, Nathan Harlow, and number 28, Connor Herring, combining there for the tackle for the Red Raptors.
Looks like number 34, Jonah Hillary, was the one who had the ball and took it forward. So we'll go down the list of the players here in a second. They're getting ready to break from the huddle. Just a pause right now and a little bit of this. You know, you want to make sure that you get the right play. All right, here we go. A little hard to see the numbers right now. 27 is out as a lead blocker. That's kept by 79. That's Caleb Griggs. He's got some definite speed. Okay, and he's taken down. All right, Harlow is able to take him down.
Nathan Harlow had to come from a long ways away to make that tackle. Red Raptors
absolutely
need to clean it up a little bit there on the outside on the defense.
Okay, so Griggs in there, and that was Andrew Robideau, number 27, who was his lead blocker on that one. And we'll see. We'll get through the rest of the lineup here in a minute when we have a little bit of a break. So as they take time, why don't you go through the, well, we'll hold on one second, Brother Jeremiah, to go over the Green Gators, their roster. All right, as they move a little bit closer to us, number 34, Jonah Hillary, is going to take the snap. He goes off to his left side. There's a good block. He gets around the corner, but not enough to get to the first down marker. He's taken down around the 50.
Number 42 for the Red Raptors, William Benenhaley with the tackle. Just wouldn't let him go.
No, indeed. The Gators and the Raptors, I mean, just in these conditions, you can't overemphasize it enough. If you're watching and you think, oh, he should have done this, he should have done that. The traction on the field is not as good as it's been all week. It's very slippery out there. The ball is wet, so you're concerned about that. So here they go. Here's the snap. Griggs takes it. He goes off to the left-hand side. He cuts it back inside, and then he is brought down. All right, looks like number 42 for the Raptors was in on that one.
He and number 8, Nathan Harlow, on that tackle.
All right, so here we go. Getting ready for 3rd and 11. Of course, we apologize. I forgot that the scoreboard was out. We haven't been updating you on that. The screen graphics are relying on us, brothers. I'm not doing a very good job, so I apologize for that.
Everybody's having to adjust here.
Yes, it
today
is.
in a lot of different ways.
You know, I hate, this phrase, winging it. But honestly, that's kind of what we're doing right now.
To announce the game.
Absolutely. There's a snap. He's looking to go deep. Robideau throws it downfield. It's caught, but his foot went out of bounds. So I believe number 34, Jonah Hillary with the reception. Andrew Robideau with the completed pass. Just a hard hit there at the end, wasn't it?
Yes. Drake Watrous and Aiden Gordon kind of in there together.
Yeah,
trying to force him out of bounds.
Yeah, really what that is just the offensive player slipped, and defensive player was going for him, but he was gone. The ground, they always say, it's the turf monster. The turf monster got the offensive player on that one, took him down. Man, there's just mud out there right now.
So now we have 4th down.
And manageable. 4th and manageable. Robideau takes the snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking to go long. Oh, he throws it, but that ball was slick. His intended target was Jonah Hillary, number 34. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
The Gators really wanted that one. Just once again, the elements playing into that play. The ball slipped up. Thankfully for the Gators, no Raptors there to pick it off. Could have been a pretty dangerous situation.
It is a dangerous situation, but it's hard to adjust when the ball is in the air like that. So it is going to be 1st and 10. All right, from the 42-yard line. So
starting to see a little bit more movement up and down the field, though, by the Green Gators.
Yeah, there is. So it just means they got 58 yards to go. So going to try to get a successful drive. I think this is going to be one of those games that's going to be difficult for teams to get points, and it's really just due to the inclement weather that's going on right now. But we'll see. We'll see what they can accomplish. Yeah, it's amazing what you can do when you set your mind to it.
So who can score first here?
Combs is going to take the snap. Harlow goes in motion. He drops back to pass. He throws deep. He's got a man. He catches it. Inbounds. Nice. That is nearly a 20-yard gain for them. Looks like they're going to be at the other 42-yard line. So a gain of about 16.
And boy, it seemed like that ball stayed up in the air forever.
It did. It really did feel like it was in the air for a long time. But if you've ever thrown a wet football before, that's a very difficult thing to do.
But it worked out perfectly for him.
It did.
That was a great pass, great reception by the receiver. Andrew Robideau, number 27 for the Gators there to try to get the tackle. So it didn't go any farther.
All right, there's a snap. Harlow gets it. He goes off to his left. He breaks one tackle, and he is brought down. All right. So that's going to be rough. All right, so here we go. Trying to get something going. Here's the snap. Combs gets it. He pitches to Harlow, but it's broken up. It looked like the Gators had fallen on that one, Jeremiah, but Harlow somehow comes up with it.
Once again, danger. That looked like just a misread between the quarterback and who he's trying to get the ball to. And very dangerous.
Absolutely. 38-yard line. That's a loss of situation. Of course, we're still here in the third quarter. We'll let you know when we've moved on to the next quarter. Full shoal. Oh, and I see maybe a little bit of sunlight coming through. Maybe.
Just a tiny bit.
So here comes Combs. He takes the snap. 4's in motion. Harlow moves in motion. Combs takes it to the right side, cuts it back inside, and he's met. The first man that was there is number 67 for the Green Gators.
Aleko Gomez there. Able to get in there and stop him. Short gain there on the play. But now they come up to a 4th. Looks like about 14 there.
Yep, that was maybe a gain 2 or 3. So 4th and long, no doubt. Got to get the ball all the way up to the 32-yard line. Johnson is backed up. Okay, they've got Griggs and Hillary deep to return. Johnson receives it. Oh, he barely gets that away, but it's a great punt. It bounces. It goes deep.
Raptor
and was
roll.
he able to stop it before it got to the goal line? Let's see what the referee says. We'll see once they start marching, or if they don't march. No. Oh, they pinned him. They pinned him good. Yeah, Jackson Johnson with an excellent punt. You can't really ask for anything better than that.
And the Gators having to be backed up against the wall. Very dangerous spot for them. We have not seen an offense. We haven't seen any touchdowns yet. Definitely not an offensive one. And this is going to be crucial for the Gators to get some clearance here.
Yeah, junior varsity and varsity has been a little bit slow today as far as points being scored. We'll see if they can get anything going. But, man, they are pinned all the way down at their own 3-yard line. So I would say about the 2-yard line. They're at the north end of the field. 1st and 10 from the 2 for the Gators. Hillary's lined up underneath center. He's going to take the snap. It's just a dog pile. It's just a QB sneak. There's just bodies flying everywhere. And nothing going. I think it's no gain on that one. That's to the best of my knowledge. That was a
they're just trying to get some clearance there away from the end zone.
And nothing really happening. So players are starting to come off the field. I'm not sure. We may need to take, just a quick injury timeout. And during that time, Jeremiah, what we'll talk about is Man Camp. All right, not the app. All right, we've definitely promoted that. If you don't know about it by now, just go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download it. All right, I'm going to get confirmation here, but since they're switching ends of the field, looks like this is the end of the third quarter. So, with that being said, we're going to take a quick audio break, and we'll be back in 60 seconds. All right, we're back to the action between the Green Gators and the Red Raptors. It's 2nd and 10. Looks to be at the 3-yard line. There's the snap. There's a handoff to Griggs. He's got some space in front of him. Gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Looks like he's able to make it out to about the 10-yard line there. Good run.
So it's going to be
Gators.
About 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for the Gators. They're really just trying. I mean, you're trying to get away from that end zone in a game that's so close like this. Here we go.
It's definitely been a battle of field position, and the Gators have had their backs against the wall a lot today.
All right, so here we go. Griggs gets the ball. He gets to the outside. He had some room. He got plenty for the first down. Up to about the 20-yard line. So good gain for them.
2 good runs in a row, looking really good for the Gators here.
And to the right side of the line. So good stuff by the Green Gators. That's Caleb Griggs on the carry.
They need to keep this momentum to carry the ball down the field. We are now in the 4th quarter, so time really comes into play. Could we see another overtime?
Undoubtedly. I guess just when we watch the Red Raptors, we're going to have close games. So they definitely had a close game yesterday. They were able to win at the end. So it looks like it's going to be 1st down and 10 from, looks like they've marked them about the 18-yard line. Got to get all the way up to the 28. There's the snap. And it's kept on that play. Man, it's just bodies everywhere on that one.
I'd have to call about half a dozen numbers for who had the tackle on that one.
Yeah, it took everyone to wrap that one up. That was Caleb Griggs with the carry. He just took a little bit of a QB sneak. They had run it to the right side the past 2 times, so just trying to switch it up just a little bit.
You see that those plays a lot with the younger groups, but it's having some success here for the Green Gators, just that direct snap.
Really, at this point, any team would settle for any points. So, all right, we just heard from the referee. There's 9 minutes left in the game. 0-0 between the Gators and the Raptors. Trying to get things moving. This weather coming in. There's the handoff. Hillary takes it, and he is brought down first by number 28, Connor Herring, and then number 8, Harlow, is in on the tackle as well. There is not much of a gain on that one.
Good stop there for the Red Raptors. They definitely want to finish this off with the Gators having to punt.
So the ball is spotted.
At least 2 more stops here.
At the 20, we're going to say 23.5-yard line. They've got to get up to the 28 for the first down. So it's 3rd and manageable. We know that they prefer not to punt. Griggs to his left, Hillary in the backfield. There's the snap, there's the handoff, and there is, by my point of view, that's probably a loss on the play.
Yeah, the Red Raptors just able to stuff them right there at the line. And now we come down to a 4th down for the Gators.
My apologies, that was number 67, Gomez, on the carry.
And so far, every 4th down, they've gone for it. And we are nearing the end of the game, but this is dangerous territory for the Gators. What will they do here?
Indeed. Big 4th down play for the Gators. So far, they've only punted 1 time this week. Looks like they are going to elect to. Harlow's back deep to return. Here comes the snap.
The punt was fumbled. He has to keep a hold of it. He jukes right. Oh, but they've got him pinned way. Oh, he pitches it back. Griggs has the ball. He's running to the left side of the field. Man, he doesn't. He slips, doesn't quite get the first down, but man, was that an exciting play. that was just pure chaos.
Absolutely craziness there here on the field.
So to recap that, the ball was fumbled on the attempted punt. The punter tried to run with it, ended up having to pitch it back. Then the running back, Caleb Griggs, runs it all the way to the left side of the field, just slips at the end, not able to get the first down. Great effort, but
he really just needed about 3 more yards. If he could have just kept his forward momentum, may have been able to pick up that first down. But once again, that slick ground.
That was a lot of fun. So there's a little bit of a discussion on the field. I'm going to pause for a second so we can get clarification. All right, so on that, we got clarification. It was an inadvertent whistle, so we're going to repeat 4th down, and the Gators are going to punt again. So maybe, I don't know if they want to now.
Definitely seemed like some nerves there for the punter. He gets another opportunity here.
All right, so Harlow and Ransom are back deep. There's a snap to Greg. He is short. I'll just say my bad. So I guess that he did get it. So first down.
Wow, what a turn of events for the Gators there.
Yep.
We had all kind of chaos happening, and then the fake punt. The run looked like the Raptors had him down, but he was able to sneak out of there, get the yardage, and even pick up the first down here.
Yep. That is exactly what happened. So Gators have new life. They're able to convert that 4th down. Now there's under 4 minutes left in the game. Robideau's under center. Griggs is their speed man. He's to the left. They've got Hillary to the right. There's a snap. They move forward with Robideau, and that is going to be a minimal gain, maybe 1 yard at best. Number 93 for the Raptors was the first man in there.
Number Drake Watrous there.
So there to prevent any type of a gain. He drops back. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's almost picked off. Ransom, number 24 for the Raptors. To play in that type of rain. And the field, though it looks like it's in great shape. But they don't have the best traction out there. And, of course, that ball is always slick. Appreciate the referees. Brother Consford's got a towel out there. End zone for the touchdown. Then they were able to convert it on their 2-point conversion with Connor Herring, and were able to secure the win yesterday in their first game against the Black Knights. It was a close one, 8-6. This one's a close one as well. They're trying to keep their streak alive, win back-to-back years. All right, so they're showing they may punt. Griggs is back to receive it, but he keeps it. He goes off to the right. They're pursuing. He gets upfield, and he doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. No question on this one. Raptors stopped him. So now, Brother Jeremiah, it gets interesting.
The Raptors are just going to have a few plays here. just going to have a few plays here to try to punch one in. Just a little bit of clock left.
All right, so Raptors used their last timeout. We're just under 2 minutes to play. Gators just decided to go for it. Now the Raptors, with hopefully be able to finish this game with decent weather, are going to be right at the 27-yard line, about where they were yesterday when they had the game-winning touchdown. So it's going to be interesting.
Two in a row. And, of course, if you're the Gators, you've got to hold them here, which their defense has looked good when backed against the wall. But they've got to finish out and try to get into overtime.
And this is what we talk about. These are the weighty moments in the game that we look forward to. And lots on the line for these young men. Coaches are preparing them during this timeout period. And let's see what they're able to draw up.
Super Bowl on the line.
Absolutely. So Oliver Combs had the game-winning touchdown pass yesterday. Let's see if he's able to pull it off again. What's left in this game, but the Raptors don't have any timeouts left. Raptors have no timeouts.
We'll definitely need to do a hurry-up offense here for the Raptors. Try to get out of bounds as well.
Under 2 minutes to play, out of bounds, incomplete passes. They do freeze the clock. Combs hands it to Harlow. He goes straight up the middle. And, man, he's down about the 24-yard line, so a gain of 3. That's going to create a 2nd and 7 situation. They're hurrying to the line.
Number 86.
Referee has the ball set. Combs gets ready to take the snap. Snaps it, pitches to Harlow. Oh, he's pursued. He's wrapped up. Oh, he pitches forward to Herring, and that will count because it was a handoff. Okay, the pass actually counted, and it is not illegal forward pass, but it was no gain on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd, and it looks like about a loss of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Number 79, Caleb Griggs there getting that tackle. Very interesting to throw that ball right there.
It's a risky business, as we say. Risky business.
If it did save him a few yards, but if it had been picked off, that would have been dangerous.
All right, Oliver Combs takes a snap. Number 4 goes in motion. He's looking to pass downfield. He's got Ransom. He throws it deep, and it is almost caught at the goal line. Good effort. Number 24 for the Gators was able to break that up.
Colton Ross for the Gators, able to get his hands up in the air.
Of course, when you look at Jackson Johnson, I mean, he is a tall young man. My guess would be 6'2 or 6'3. So big target downfield. And Combs, it's so difficult when that ball is wet to be able to get it downfield.
Overall, good pass. Just needed a little bit more there, a little bit more clearance.
Oh, we got a little bit of sunshine behind us, so that's nice. Finally starting to dry off a little bit. Down, big play here. Fakes the handoff, looks to go downfield. He's got Harlow. Oh, and it's tipped. It's almost intercepted. Turnover on downs, so Gators going to get one last chance. One last chance to score. I will give you a time update. 41 seconds is what remains in this game. So Jeremiah, in this situation, do you just try to take it to overtime, or man, you just go for it? Because they've been going for it this whole game.
They've been going for it, and that seems to be their motto. So I definitely would just tell your players, hang on to the ball. You've got to hold on to the ball right here.
Risk it for the biscuit.
I don't think, and who knows, they might go for a pass play, but that's also a very risky business if they try something like that.
All right, Robideau is lined up deep. Okay, he's not been taking snaps out of the gun all day, so this is a little bit different. Hillary and Griggs are the receivers. Oh, he's got pressure on him. He rolls to his right. He's going to try to throw downfield. Not even close on that one.
Yeah,
incomplete pass. And from the 25, Robideau is the quarterback. Hillary is lined up in the tight end position. Number 24. It's the end zone. He's got some space. He's got some blockers. He could go all the way. Oh, and he is brought down close to the 15-yard line. What a turn of events.
That's what we were talking about there with dangerous to get that ball way up in the air. The Red Raptors made him pay on that. We do have a flag down on the field.
Oh, what a turn of events.
I'm not sure.
They're going to say... All right, looks like this one's coming back. What?
They're saying offensive pass interference, but it is declined by the Red Raptors.
Okay. Hold on a second. We're going to take a little audio break because we want to make sure that we give you the correct information. All right, so clarification. Interception is good. It's pass interference on the offense. They are declining, okay? So, which makes perfect sense why you would do that. So now let's see if we can get a time.
Yeah,
all right,
there was how much time is left on
there
the
was
clock.
32 seconds left, and Jeremiah, I fully expected you to count that down with your fingers, so that's on you. No, I'm just kidding. We're doing the best that we can. There's a reason I had Jeremiah do that. I'm from West Virginia, and I would have to take off my shoes in order to do so. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. Downs really aren't a concern right now. It's just the clock. There's no timeouts, so anything that's not an incomplete pass or goes out of bounds, clock will continue to tick. And that's a false start. Yep. Offense moved on that one.
What a costly penalty.
Moves them back 5 yards.
They barely have any time here to try to loft one. And instead of being up there on the 16 or 17, they're back to the 22 now.
It looks like we could be headed towards overtime. Combs takes the snap. He looks to go downfield.
Has some time.
He has some time, throws it, and it's, oh, great breakup by Johnson. All right, that was going to be picked off. So good defensive play by the offensive player.
And Green, number 24, Colton Ross, almost getting his hands on that to get an interception.
Looks like 9 seconds is what's left in the game. So 9 seconds. Really, at max, you've got 2 plays right here. You can maybe hit a quick hitter, or, man, it's just a sprint towards the end zone. Very difficult to get more than 2 plays in here. That would have to be absolute perfection. Johnson moves in motion towards Ransom. It's a low snap. Combs drops back. He throws. Oh, and it was tipped. I thought Ransom, that's where he caught the game-winning touchdown yesterday. Thought we might have a repeat. Let's see.
Once again, number 24, Colton Ross there for the Gators, getting his hands on the ball.
All right, we're looking for clarification. 2 seconds left. So we got 1 play. Did the Gators call timeout? Looks like a little bit of confusion just on our part. People on the field know what's going on. We just don't always know what's going on to let you know. Looks like they've called out coaches and captains. Should be an indication that we're headed towards overtime. So we're going to take a quick audio break to give you the man camp rules of overtime.
All right, so we have the rules here for overtime. In the first overtime, each team has 4 downs to score from the 10-yard line unless loss of possession, a fumble recovery, or interception. If still tied after the first overtime, the second overtime they get 3 downs from 5 yards, third overtime 2 downs from 3 yards, and fourth overtime and all subsequent overtimes 1 down from 1 yard.
Wow. So definitely got some interesting rules. Hopefully, we'll have to go all the way down to the end.
We have a penalty.
The first play of overtime.
The first play of overtime for the Red Raiders.
Raptors.
Red Raptors. I keep saying Raiders for whatever reason. I have said that multiple times. I apologize to all those watching or listening. Red Raptors. I got it right most of the game.
Most of the game.
It's overtime. I mean, we're pumped up about the overtime here. So
it's better than the weatherman. Better than the weatherman.
So the Red Raptors with the costly penalty here to start this overtime.
All right. So here we go. In the backfield. There's a snap. It's fumbled. He recovers it. First man in there. Number 63 for the Gators was all over that play.
Danny Consford right there. But once again, it is crunch time and difficult things are happening for the Red Raptors. They've got 3 downs to pull it together here, try to punch one in.
And see, the thing is, that was actually the first play of overtime because the first one didn't count because of the false start. But 2 back-to-back negative plays for the Raptors, not what they wanted to see to start off overtime.
You know, when you make mistakes like that, you get even more nervous. And you do not want to keep letting that nervousness build. Hopefully they can go out here.
Oh, the coaches are hoping they'll rise to the occasion. All right, lined up in the pistol. Combs gets a snap, fakes it to Harlow, looks to go downfield. He throws it. It's tipped, but Ransom catches it. That's a touchdown for the Raptors in overtime. What a throw, what a catch.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. What a run. The offensive line gave him time. And that time gave him the chance to loft it up there. What a catch as well.
And really the location on that by Ransom, he's able to locate the ball and secure it. Just fantastic job. The ball was in the air for a while. He comes down with it. All right, so now we're going to have an extra point attempt. So here we go. Man, this is an exciting overtime. So finally saw someone get into the end zone. So it's very reminiscent of yesterday's Raptors victory where they scored at the end. But, hey, you know what? Doesn't matter as long as you get that win.
Which I believe the Gators get the chance on their end of the field as well. So they'll have a chance at it. The game's not over here. And this extra point Could mean everything.
Yeah, this is not sudden death, so both teams will have a chance to score. All right, Combs is going underneath center. Herring, the big back, is to his right. There's the handoff. Oh, a little dunk pass, but it's intercepted. All right, so the conversion attempt is no good. Gators will get 4 downs to try to match. So, man, for the Jeremiah, it's...
They have some life. They have some life. They do have to punch in and get a touchdown here.
Definitely getting interesting now.
So they're keeping the same end of the field here.
Yep.
The Gators get the ball. 4 downs, 10 yards out. The Raptors did an excellent job there coming back from that penalty and the bobbled snap there to get that pass and touchdown.
And this is typically the end of the field where they do the overtime. Of course, right now we have one camera that's out, so all we have available to you is our drone shot and camera number 1. So everybody doing a great job just making this thing happen this afternoon. Robideau is lined up in the gun. He hands it to Hillary. He's got a big hole right there. And, man, he gets a good gain on first down. The first man there was number 28, Connor Herring. Just stood in the gap, and man, really for Hillary, that's a big man to get past. Connor Herring is a big boy.
An excellent play there on the hole there, but the Raptors filled it quickly.
Yes, they did. Robideau is in the gun. Griggs is out to his left. He pitches it to Hillary. Hillary has a blocker. Johnson's there at the edge, and he takes him down, possibly for a loss on the play.
Moving it back just a little bit.
Going to move him back to the 9, so 3rd down from the 9. They've got 2 more chances to get it in the end zone. If they do not score, the Raptors are going to walk away with the victory with a score of 6-0. All right. They're taking their time, and you can understand that. These are the weighty moments in the games. You want to try to score. And here they go. Coach is screaming, watch the ball, watch the ball. So they got Griggs lined up in the slot, Robideau in the pistol formation. He throws it to Griggs. Griggs doesn't have any space at all. Raptors were all over that. 4th down. This is for the game.
For the game. I'm nervous for the Gators myself. The Red Raptors now have them down to just 1 more play. Can they pull something together here?
So
the
I'm
Raptors
enjoying
want to hold it.
These Red Raptors of Varsity, so they've had some intense games the past 2 days. Last chance for the Gators. Lined up at about the 7.5-yard line. So it's really been difficult for them to move the ball today. Robideau's going to go under center. Griggs is to his left. Hillary's to the right. They hand it off to Griggs. Oh, but there's great pressure up front. He tries to cut back inside. He reverses field. And he goes, but he is kept out of the end zone. That's ball game. Great game here for Varsity to end the day on Wednesday. So, Jeremiah, that was an exciting finish.
That was super exciting. Gators tried to cut back in. Raptors just said no, finish the game out with the victory. And we are thankful somebody was praying because the rain held off for us to finish this game, for all the games to finish today. And what a blessing. And these guys, both teams, neither team can hang their heads. They both fought so hard today. But the Red Raptors coming out with the victory.
So this concludes the broadcast of the varsity football team. Yep. Okay.
I called it before.
Okay. Yep. So that was from the hell. I've been Andrew Lamb. This is Brother Jeremiah Hirschberger. And we thank you for joining the Man Camp broadcast today. Be praying for us tomorrow that we'll have good weather, so we'll be able to broadcast the Headbusters and Pee Wee games in the morning on Field 1 and Field 2. But until then, we hope you have a great evening, and God bless.